All right, next video in the Charger series is going to be the priming of all of my parts there. You can see the Charger, I've got the hood and everything set up in the background back there. But it was close, I was ready to seal, and then I watched Will on Graveyard Cars, and it finally clicked what sanding it down and blocking it out, and the phrase "did it all sand out," what that actually means. So I want to show you. As I was blocking this, hopefully this comes out in the camera, there's just a little section right here that's a little bit darker gray. I hope this comes out. I can see it in the camera here a little bit, but just that part, as I was scuffing all of this, you can see a little bit here too, that is not sanded. So that the phrase "did it sand out," you can see this edge here. This part is all sanded, but this isn't, because this, as I was going with a flat block, sanding all of that, this section curves in. So you can see that gray line, that's sanded, and that's sanded through a black and a gray and almost to the next black layer. But this did not get sanded, that top layer. So I'm fine with that curving and curving in that way there, but out in this field area, you can see a little bit of gray there, you can see a little bit of darker gray there, that quote-unquote did not sand out. And hopefully I don't destroy anything in this process. Same here. You can see, if you just look at the contrast of it, this is still a darker gray, that you can see some scratches in the surface. So this, although I thought it was ready, it didn't sand out, it didn't block out. This is still the top layer of that gray primer that when I get paint on it, you're going to see that like dip in, and you're going to see the reflection change. So as much work as I've done to this thing, this is still too low. It amazes me, but that darker gray color, hopefully in some angle you can be able to see that this part did not sand out, did not block out, however you say it. There's a little lip here that I knew was a little bit low, that you can see a darker gray because it curves in. It's not built up to that same plane. So I've got that spot there, I've got this spot here that's still a little bit gray, a little bit low, that didn't block out. And then up here I've got an issue where this is sanded and this is sanded, but you see I had to go all the way down to bare metal in order to get all this to block out. And that's, I guess in my brain doing body work, that is fine, that it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 layers down to the bare metal there. That's fine if I can get it to where it doesn't go down to bare metal here, but does block out here. So I'm filling all that paint in this section that has a little bit of a dip right in that section. So I'm trying to get that blocked out. You can see when I blocked there where I drilled through, this caused a little disturbance in the flatness of the metal. That's got to be done. And then I think there's some spots on the other side. So I will do a couple layers of black here first, and the spots that are darker gray that didn't block out, you can see that really easily there in that light. Do some heavy black, and then seal the whole car in the black primer, and then do a couple more heavy layers of gray here, and then seal the whole car in gray again, and then block it, hopefully for maybe the last time. And then kind of where the state of the Charger address here, I've still got some drip marks of the black that came through when I did my massive sealing mess. That's my dad's rear valance for his 72. And I've got my doors set up on the door dolly that I made. I'm going to make sure I get all of the door jambs and insides. They've all been primed a couple times, but I want to make sure those are all knocked down. And then all of the extra black drip marks and stuff from sealing the underside of that hood I'm gonna get all that sanded, and no, there's a little bit of a run here. You can't feel anything. Even you can't really feel any of these runs, but I'm gonna get it knocked down and super slick, so it all turns out great. And same with this, the holes that leaked when I sealed this trunk. You see where it seeped out. I'm gonna make sure all of that. Yeah, this where that surface rust was, you can see it seeping out. There's a little bit of black in this corner, so I know I got all that, tons of paint on the inside. So hopefully that's all sealed. Even in a hole here, you can see all around it is black. So I coated the whole back side of that panel. So hopefully nothing ever comes through. I might be insane to do that, but my father thinks so. But I'm gonna be good with it. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna sleep well at night. So that's it for the start of priming every part for the Charger. So we'll cut to next part, should be all the priming, so watch the next video.